I warn you guys about this man called Oliver Glasner, who has dealt with Pep Guardiola and Arne Slot. Today again, he bullied, he masterminded this game. He made Arne Slot, Enzo Maresca as if say he no coach on aware. How do you feel about the game?
It was a game of luck for Crystal Palace.
Of luck for Crystal Palace?
Yes. They're playing against the world champion.
Okay.
You understand? So it was indeed a game of luck for them. Kudos to Glasner and his boys. They actually came up with a game plan of which they executed to their maximum best, and kudos to them. However, I think Chelsea tried. We are trying to show the game that this is Premier League, and we have new boys that just came on board. So they need to build with the chemistry of the team, blend very well. Going forward, they understand themselves. It's a first competitive game in EPL for Gitten, the likes of Gitten, Estavo, Santos, and the likes, to mention but few. I think it's a gradual process. You don't expect them to come immediately and be able to do wonders. They have to grow with the team. They have to blend very well, understand the team very well. So that's what they're trying to do this first game. My boys, we did well. We try to understand that this is Premier League, and gradually we are coming up with the Premier League intensity. It's a very good game.
All right, so let's talk about Achipong today. Achipong played very, very well. In as much as he's going against Metete, almighty Metete, he was able to, contain him and was able to try his best to, kind of keep himself far away from, anything that we attract bully to him.
I would say to all these EPL fans and all that I try to laugh Chelsea in this game, that look at what they expected Chelsea to come up with 3 points, maximum points. Not that you want 3 points, but they say Chelsea need to beat Crystal Palace comprehensively. However, this is Premier League. Achibong, that you made reference to now, Achibong is a young lad. Do you understand? He came into the game because of Levikowe and we were reduced when it comes to that centre back options. So that was why he came into game. Look at how he was able to mastermind the Matete, reduce him to nothing and try to marshal out his defensive lineup. He did well. Achibong is a young lad. The experience is gradually coming in. There was the time there was a rumor that Chelsea wanted to exit him. He wanted to be part of those that are going to leave the Chelsea team. But gradually, on the second thought, Chelsea had to go back and sit down and say, no, Achibong, if we are to lose somebody like Achibong, it will be a very big loss for Chelsea. That's why they said, no, let's just give him a chance. And you could see what he did today. He tried, in absence of Levikowe. He was able to marshal out this guy, reduce this guy, Matete, and the likes. So, Eze, Matete, Achibong was able to do something in there. At least it was a good game for Achibong.
Enzo Fernandez was not today. Enzo Fernandez was not showing today. He tried his best, but he wasn't showing because Crystal Palace understood the assignment. They blocked the whole spaces and they didn't allow him to have the ball more than a minute or a second. Sorry.
I was disappointed today. Honestly speaking, I was disappointed. I didn't start the game anyway from the beginning, but when I came into the game, I was like, I was unable to see Enzo Fernandez. I was unable to see Kopama. These are people that we can rely on a good day when the game is against us. These are two players that when you look at them, they can do something, a moment of magic. I was disappointed. They did not show that flashes of brilliance that they were known for. Kopama was nowhere. Enzo Fernandez was nowhere. It was totally a bad game for these two. Enzo Fernandez, I didn't even recognize him.
Even Joe Pedro,
I didn't even recognize him. Joe Pedro tried. People that lost every part of the minutes that they were able to have at their best. Kopama was nowhere. Enzo Fernandez was nowhere. What actually happened? It was a perfect master plan from this guy, Crystal Palace. They had to keep these Chelsea players, these are our brilliant players, kept them quiet. Enzo Fernandez, they kept him quiet. They kept Kopama quiet. And that was where they were, how they were able to execute a perfect game plan. For them to be able to keep these people quiet, they actually did a wonderful job on Chelsea. They looked at Chelsea previous matches and said, no, if you can keep these two quiet, now they can be able to have something to show. So, and that was exactly what they did. They tried, but Enzo Fernandez and Kopama, they were nowhere.
All right, what do you think that your coach could have done in order to improve something in this game?
This guy, my coach, he was like, let me just allow these people small that they will grow into the game. That was why the substitution that he's supposed to make, he did not do it. Had it been he were able to sub off this guy, Enzo Fernandez, to bring in Andre Santos when the time was very much at Jesse's side, I think something could have happened. But he said, let me allow them to grow into the game, that maybe they can do something. The likes of Kopama, he's supposed to remove Kopama since. But he said, no, let me allow him. That from nowhere, he can do moment of magic. That was why he allowed him. So, the tactical decision he made today, it was against Chelsea. Anyway, it was against Chelsea. But I would say it is the first game of the season. And it is first EPL match for our new boys. Going forward, I think there will be room for improvement.
Going forward, what do you think he should do in the next match to make sure they bring back the 3 points they needed?
Remember, this is Crystal Palace that we just played against.
Yes, exactly.
Crystal Palace beat Liverpool, EPL champions.
But I want you guys didn't listen.
Do you understand? So that we did not win this match, and we were able to manage draw. I think nobody should crucify Chelsea about that, because last week they beat Liverpool, EPL holders, and we were able to do something. Anybody that is playing against Crystal Palace will have to make sure that they eat food, eat very well, have a reserve, because you are playing Crystal Palace.
Strength football.
They have that physicality. The physical presence is there. The tactical know-how, they have it at their foot. You know, so whenever you are playing Crystal Palace, know that you are coming out to play football. Every other fans here, EPL fans that laughed at Chelsea today, good news to them all is that they will still beat Crystal Palace. All of them will meet Crystal Palace. And let them meet Chelsea one-on-one. The likes of Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, let them come and meet Chelsea one-on-one. That we lost that we do our match today.
But it be like lost.
That we do our match today against Crystal Palace. I'm confident that when we meet our next opponent, that is not Crystal Palace, we will disgrace them.
You know,
going forward, my new boys, they will gel together. The chemistry will be there for them to know to do what they did in Club World Cup. You know, this is the first match, competitive match for Estavo Williams.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
This is the first competitive match for Jeremy Jitten. If I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So there is
Santos too.
So there is room for improvement. Let them not just crucify Chelsea because they drew our match today. This is the first match for these boys. Going forward, our next week match, we are playing against you. You will see what Chelsea will do. I'm confident in this, our boys. This is a new generation. And I put it to you that we drew today does not stop us from winning the EPL.
All right. But before this match, what were your thoughts? You said you're going to dismantle Crystal Palace. You're going to teach Crystal Palace how to play. What are you now saying now? They changed. It changed.
I never, for once,
changed.
I never for once reduced Crystal Palace to the level that Chelsea would dismantle them. No, because I've been able to sit down and watch this Crystal Palace. I've been able to see their last week match, and I said to myself, if you can manage draw, it's a very good point for Chelsea. And next match, I know Crystal Palace will play Man U. Crystal Palace will play Arsenal. Crystal Palace will play Liverpool. They've already played Liverpool.
And they played Man City too.
They also play Man City. Go and check what they did last season. Crystal Palace is not Sunderland.
Not even Crystal. The coach, Oliver Glasner.
Yes. We are talking about Crystal Palace. This is a community shield holder now, right? They are community shield holders. FA Cup holders. Do you understand? So Crystal Palace no be small beans be that. When you are eating Crystal Palace as food, you make sure, in fact, tell yourself that you are eating a balanced diet. Do you understand? So that was actually what happened today. Going forward, I think my boys will do well. I'm not in any way feeling somehow about this game because I know the season is young. This is the first season. Arsenal can win today, Man U can win today, but it does not stop them from finishing behind Chelsea. I know, say Chelsea, come what may, Chelsea must contend for the title.
All right. Thank you so much.
Regardless of what happened today. Regardless of what happened today.
Okay.
And the good news to my Chelsea fans is this: we did not lose this match. We have 1 point. Okay. 1 point is better than none. Going forward, we'll build from this game.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.